How to not be a girlfriend, period. Period. Not a year, not 6 months, not 6 years, and God forbid, girl. God forbid you're a fool and you're going to be a girlfriend for 10 years. I wanted to come live today to do Ready for Love, Ready to Love, but my DVR did not record last night's episode. And I noticed I've been having some problems with that because for some reason it's not recording the episode when it comes on the night of, but it records it the next time it comes on. So I woke up and I watched Ready to Love episode 3, 4, and then there was no 5. And I was like, well, and then it wasn't on demand. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait tomorrow. And I just don't understand what's going on with my DVR. And but anyways, I said let me just come on and say hi to y'all. I've been busy. I've been busy since yesterday and today. Putting in my new girl. Her name is Luscious. But I went on Amazon to grab a link. Put that back. To grab a link because I told you guys I'm working on my course site. I actually have somebody, a virtual assistant working on it. And so I went on my Amazon to grab my links for my books. And I got a new review in, and she said, I'm gonna read it for you guys. She said she didn't say how to not be a girlfriend for 10 years. And I'm like, did I say to be a girlfriend for 6 months? Did I say be a girlfriend at all? So I wanted to come on and because you know how, to me, sometimes when I write, it's clear, and that's why you have an editor and a proofreader and sometimes beta reader. I don't get beta reader for my books because you need to be Christian, right? You need to know the scriptures. And two, you really need to know my content, you need to really know my content. So I don't do beta readers. I do editor, and now I'm doing 2 editors. And then I read it all. So sometimes maybe it's not clear. So let me just come on and read the review, and then we're going to talk about it. Does that make sense? All right, y'all. Thank you for your love and support. It's a happy Saturday. Again, I wanted to do Ready to Love. It didn't come on, so hopefully come on tonight. I don't know what the problem is, girl. I'm going to have to call Verizon. And then I'll do a live either tomorrow morning. If it comes on tomorrow morning, then I'll do a live tomorrow morning, okay? But if not, I'm just going to have to wait for it. And it wasn't on demand. Isn't that weird? It wasn't on my DVR and it wasn't on demand. Okay. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out if you can. We're talking about my book, which sadly has not gotten to 100 reviews yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Let me tell you, I have some of the best supporters, my cousins. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys really go really hard for my content. I have 66% of my subscribers are watching my content. That means out of every 100 subscriber, 66 of you guys watch my content. Let me tell you, everybody in the Facebook groups are like, girl, you don't know how blessed you are, because they're talking about 25% and all of this percent. And when I said I have 66%, they was like, you got 66%? I was like, yeah. But I have some of the most wonderful cousins and you guys that support me, my supporters, and you review my books. I'm telling you, I know I have author friends. Well, not really friends, but you're in author groups and they complain about people not reviewing their books. And I'm like, I am so blessed that I have so many of you guys reading, reviewing and reading my books. So I really appreciate 68%. 68%. I don't know if I can show this. 68. Can't see it. but it went up. Watch time for subscribers, last 28 days, subscribe 68.1% is watching, and not subscribed 32%. So that means out of every 100 subscribers, 68 of you guys are watching my content. Okay. So I appreciate you. And I love you guys for reviewing my books, because this book I just checked is at 125 review. 23,000 guys is at 180 review. 10 Years a Girlfriend, I think, is at 65 reviews or something like that. And then all my other books fall under. So I really appreciate, you guys really don't understand, because I'm in the author groups, and the authors, they're always crying how people are not reviewing their books. Okay. Because, with the stats and all, it's like out of every 100 people that buy your book, only four is going to review your book. So I really appreciate you guys. So I appreciate this young lady. Oh, let me just go on my Amazon and read it, because I can't pull it up. I don't have my mouse, and it's really hard for me to operate without my mouse. But I just want to read it just in case somebody else feels that way. Maybe somebody said, well, Janice, you didn't tell us how to not be a girlfriend for 10 years. So let me read the review for you. And then we'll just go over this content about not being a girlfriend, period. Ever. 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 As soon as I get on the computer, the little boy, he in the kitchen, he getting ice cream, he doing all this. He wanted to go pee. This is video number 2, because he talked about going on. All this I hand in.
I heard that.
Okay. So I really appreciate you guys reviewing the books. Now I want honest reviews, and you guys have been a blessing to me with your reviews. So I appreciate it. I don't want this person to feel bad. I'm just saying maybe I wasn't clear. So I need your feedback. For those of you who have read 10 Years a Girlfriend, I want your feedback. She said, hey, Jacqueline, thank you, babes, for the review. She says, a little disappointed in this book. Was expecting more info on how to not be a girlfriend for 10 years, but rather it was different people's own scenarios for their situation they have experienced with this lesson. And then she says, love the author, though. She has great content on her YouTube. Love you too, Jackie. My sister's name was Jacqueline, by the way. So thank you. So let me just go over this table of content, Jackie, because I talked about all of your boyfriends, how to not have boyfriends, how to not give boyfriends husband benefits. I told the story of the tale of 2 wives and a girlfriend. I said why dating is not what you thought. 23 tests of guys you might meet. Would you date 3 guys at one time? Where are your marital hopes? The dating insanity web of entanglements. That's why we don't do boyfriends. How long does it take for men to know if you're the one? My father said, by 3 months. My husband knew. He said he knew. He said he knew a couple of weeks, a month. He said, I knew you was it. How long have you been waiting for your boyfriend to marry you? And then I did 1 year, 2, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, 25 year, over 35 years of girlfriend, over 40 years of girlfriend. And then I talked about how to know if you have a shut up ring. And do you have a girlfriend spirit? I am wearing this shirt. I need to check to see why I didn't get a shirt like this already. But this is not the shirt. This was something I did. Then I said why I have never had a boyfriend, why boyfriends are like gambling, why you should never put all your eggs in one basket, the boyfriend seed. Where was the boyfriend seed planted in you? Excuse me, why is marriage not a goal? You want to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Why don't we talk about marriage? In my community tab, I brought little Michael his lunch on a tray with his fork and food. And I said, if the girl don't bring Mike, I'm already praying for his wife, because she don't bring him his plate like this. She ain't no good. We're going to send her home, okay? He ain't going to marry her, first of all. Okay, so we need to root out the girlfriend boyfriend seed. We don't use girlfriend and boyfriend in my house, in our home. We are preparing little Michael to be a husband. He has a husband mentality. Do you have why is marriage not a goal? Why is everything else a goal? But getting married is not a goal, which means you're going to work on yourself, both men and women, in preparing yourself to be a wife. Proverbs talk about he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. So that means if he's looking for a wife, not a girlfriend. I really do believe a lot of women have not attracted their husbands because you have girlfriend spirit on you and he's looking for a wife, okay? Do you have boyfriend insanity? Like, how many boyfriends have you had? From the time you had your first boyfriend, you break up with this one, you get out, next thing you know, you have a boyfriend. Like, that's boyfriend insanity. How to know if you have baby daddy insanity? Anything over one for me. I overlook one of everything because we've all been young, we've all made mistakes, we didn't know no better. So I will always overlook. I will overlook one baby daddy, one big A, one divorce, one Pookie Ray Tyrone relationship. I'll always overlook one, okay? But anything over one, baby, is you the problem, okay? Now, for some of my girls that are overseas in some of those African countries, they're different because marriage is they have to get married. Okay, they force them to get married. Some people are forced to get married, and so they either get married, divorces. Those girls are different. I'm talking more about us in the United States who you have a choice. Okay, some of our girls over some countries don't have a choice. Okay. uh Boyfriend insanity. How to know if you have baby daddy insanity? Your boyfriend might be keeping you single. On Ready to Love, Zoe, was it Zoe Sal, is his name Zoe, was with this girl for 7 years. He knew she was not the one, and then he said she was pressuring me to get engaged. So I went and got her a ring and proposed to her and took it back the next morning because I knew she wasn't the one. Yet he wasted 7 years of her life. And she sat there like a dum dum for 7 years. Okay. Why it is so hard to say goodbye. Some of y'all ladies, y'all gonna have to say goodbye to some of these boyfriends. They are keeping you single. How to stop being a girlfriend. Jacqueline on page 159. Did you not read that? How to stop being a girlfriend. 159. Let me read that for you, babes. Surprisingly, many women who settle for girlfriend status and shacking up are church girls. Look around your churches. Many are filled with kids of single moms. And now, I know some will be quick to say those single mothers didn't make those kids alone. While true, how many of you ladies can agree that it's time for us to take control of our ability to procreate? If you did not spread your legs and give him access to your eggs and to your womb, I'm not talking about assault. Salt, let's go on down to the police office. But you cannot continue to give these men access to your womb and to your eggs and then blame them. You have control over your ability to procreate. Again, I'm not talking about assault. And I know that's why I said I overlook one. You have a baby, I overlook it. If you got pregnant and you made the decision that this is not what you want to do right now, and you decide to flush Lil Pookie down the toilet, but don't tell me you don't have sex, girl. Don't tell me this is your birth control. And we know that I am not talking about health issues where you need to do what you need to do to save your life. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. I know some foolish one is going, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the health of the mother is at risk. And this is a decision we have to make to save the mother life. Neither am I talking about women and girls that have been assaulted. I am talking about you giving men access to your womb and to your eggs and then cry. Talk about, oh, you made me a single mother. I was recently shocked to learn that 80% of Black children live in single mothers' home. I also learned that 70% of Black women are chronically single or will never get married. I find it shocking that there is such an alarming number of children of color in a single mother's home. And to me, I take out divorced. Okay, if you've been divorced, I take that out. I don't. So let's take 10% for divorced moms. Okay, if most Black women are not getting married, where are all these children coming from? Fortunately, though, the number of children of color living below the poverty limit has fallen, many still live in poverty. So, ladies, how many of you know that it's time for us to stop procreating with bums, deadbeats, and men who don't want to be our husbands and fathers of our children? Ladies, please do not think of this as me judging, but an observation so that we can stop the generational curse. It's a curse. Generation after generation after generation after generation. And yes, many men in the church, and yes, even the pastors and deacons have fathered some of these fatherless children. So you see, ladies, we need to keep our legs close to everyone while single. Because like the old folks used to say, mama's babies, baby, but papa's maybe. More children are being born to unwed parents in many churches than there are married couples. So if you didn't know, let me tell you, saved single women are having sex and babies. So saved girls, it's time for us to get back to the basic. And as I wrote in my book, The Naked Wife, take the cookie off the table. Begin right here. Love yourself, love your body and your aids. Honor your body, present it to God as a living sacrifice. Renew your mind about what God says about marriage. Learn your identity in Christ. Read my book, In Christ I Am. Know your worth and stop putting yourself on clearance. Plan out your dating journey. Read the book 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet. Activate your dating plan. Date accordingly and for marriage only. How to renew your mind from girlfriend to wife mentality. So I tell you about get rid of girlfriend mentality and get wife mentality. As a matter of fact, I have a book. I think it was just for my mentoring about how to not be a girlfriend. 31 days to not being a girlfriend, okay? Why you should date for marriage only. Do you know that a husband is a choice? What do you want in a husband? How to make a husband list? How to accept or decline dates? The number one mind-blowing reason you continue to attract the wrong guys, one shocking reason why you are not meeting high quality men, why you might not have met your husband yet, one revolutionary truth you might not want to hear. And then I wrote the conclusion. 10 years a girlfriend. If you are a girlfriend, you don't want to be a girlfriend no more, you don't want to be a wife, you need to pick up this book. But guess what, boo-boo? Pookie Ray Ray Tyra, your baby daddy that you wasted 10 years with, he might not want to marry. Well, he don't, girl. He don't. He don't want to marry. Let me tell you, when a man meets you and he sees you as a prize, he will not want to risk losing you. My husband told me that. I was like, well, you rushing this thing. He was like, I'm not about to let somebody else come take you away from up underneath me. No, I need to go ahead and put a ring on this one. I need to talk to your father. What information you need? Come on, let's go on over to Wall Street. Let me get you this W-2. What else? You need your credit. He was like, I was not about to allow somebody to come take you away from me. So let me get a ring on your finger. I need to meet your daddy. I need to let him know I'm interested. And what I need to do, sir, to get your blessing. So if he wanted to marry you, he's not going to just leave you out here dangling. Because he sees you as a prize. He sees you as precious. And like my husband say to me every day, he says, you are my gift. And the longer we've been married, it's like it means more to me now when he says it. Like it's making sense to me. Like when I read the Bible and I read about a woman and how precious women are and how precious the church is. And when he says to me, you are my gift, I understand what that means. So if you are his gift and you are precious, baby, he's not going to leave you dangling. He's going to lock you down. All right, y'all, I have to go. Check out 10 Years a Girlfriend on Amazon. Let me know, for those of you who read it, did you understand how to not be a girlfriend? Okay, I know a couple of y'all broke off engagement and stopped being girlfriends over this book. When you read this book, I've also written Take Your Cookie Off the Table. Wisdom. This book is so great. Let me tell you about the book about and Take Your Cookie Off the Table. I love you. I have to go, babes. I have to go. Hopefully Ready for Love will come on in the morning and I can do a live in the morning. Quick. Okay, babes. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.